Good afternoon and welcome to Big Z Sports presentation of high school baseball. Today in this IVC matchup, the Ridgewood Generals host the Indian Valley Braves. Today's game is presented by Keim Home Center, the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, and Right Mark Roofing. Now let's head to the field with Big Z Sports.
Baseball from Janaton Hutton. Good evening, everyone. Nick McWilliams, Shannon Thomas, and the Claxon Communications crew bringing you today's presentation live on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel, as this is a contest that we were expecting to be bringing to you from Coshocton County in West Lafayette. However, Shannon, Mother Nature had other plans.
Well, Mother Nature was looking out for me and said, you know what, Shannon, you've been busy. We're going to give you a little closer drive to the field. We're going to go ahead and bring in some rain and move this game here, but you know, and that's, you know, the great tribute to having turf down here at Indian Valley. The field at West Lafayette was just a little too muddy. So the athletic directors talked today, and it was just a quick, easy decision. Like, let's get this game in. The springtime, it's so hard to get these games in. You don't want to start canceling early, because then next thing you know, end of the season's coming, and you're trying to drop non-league games and make up league games, and you're missing out on games. So it was just a smart decision by both athletic directors.
Yeah, it just ends up making things a mess, but they won't have to worry about that thanks to being able to switch venues. And, you know, you say it's about a lot closer drive for you. For me, it's a little bit closer. Not too much, though, so I was fine either way.
Yeah, you were stuck right in the middle. It was either, you know, about a 40-minute drive for me or about a, 9-minute drive, and I'll take the 9-minute drive on a work night.
Well, they just did this completely with you in mind. I'm sure that's what it is. Well, hey, it's going to be an early season test for both these teams, a great IVC matchup. You know, we've seen in years past Ridgewood versus Indian Valley. There's been some really good games that we've seen out of this conference battle.
Yeah, I mean, it comes down to it. It's a conference battle. It's a rivalry. It doesn't matter the sport, baseball, wrestling, football, basketball. Whenever you play a team that's just 20 miles down the road or whatever the distance is, it's one that you want to win. It's bragging rights until the next one.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to roll on with your Wood Electric pregame show, and we're going to hear from both head coaches. So we'll start things off with Chad Laney for the Ridgewood Generals, followed up by Aaron Rea for the Indian Valley Braves. Stay tuned on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaton Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop in to the Niedenthal facility on North Worcester Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
As a parent, a high school sports season can be exhausting. From traveling to games, eating on the run, getting to bed late, and oh yeah, still working your 9 to 5. After all that, you need to unwind, and there is no better way to do that than at one of the 10 lakes operated by the Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District. The opportunities are endless with things to do, plus the option of primitive tent camping or treating yourself to glamping in one of their cabins. See all the Muskingum Watershed offers by finding them at mwcd.org.
Welcome back to the Wood Electric pregame show live from Aidan Hutton. It's IVC Baseball. The Ridgewood Generals in town to take on the Indian Valley Braves. We're in the Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studio, and we head down on the base pass with the coach. And it is head coach for Ridgewood in Chad Laney. And Coach, first and foremost, thank you so much for joining us. Not great weather, but at least we're starting off the early parts of the year getting some baseball in.
Yeah, listen, we were just happy to get out here today. We knew that our field was unplayable, so for these guys to have a field like this and to be able to switch sites, it makes it nice.
Now, in an early season test like this against Indian Valley, you guys have had some pretty good games over the years. Tell me a little bit about what you're expecting in this one.
So the IVC usually week in, week out. I mean, with the two teams you're playing on Monday and on Wednesday, it's a pretty good schedule. So, to open up with these guys out of the gate, it's a tough ask, but they're coached right, they play right, and it'll be a good game, and hopefully we can come here and compete.
Now, for the Generals, luxury you guys have, you have some decent amount of players back from last year's squad, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, so we returned quite a few, actually. We lost one senior from last year's team. Still a relatively young group, but at the same time, a lot of those guys have played multiple years now, so we're hoping that we can start to see some results here as we get going.
Now, we expect it in late March, but we already mentioned about the weather bug that kind of switched things up in terms of venue. Whenever you're talking with your team in the early goings, when it's a colder game, how important is it talking about them staying loose, making sure that you're still warm whenever it gets to be this temperature?
Yeah, the biggest thing is we got to make sure we stay in the game, whether we're in the dugout, whether we're on the field. And especially in the temperatures get like this, it's easy to kind of get tight. We got to stay moving, stay relaxed and just deal with the elements.
And so much of high school baseball, of course, comes down to who's going to make more mistakes or who's going to make the least amount of mistakes in order to pick up a victory. How confident are you in your defense in the early goings?
That's the one thing. We feel real confident in our guys that we put out on the mound. They're going to throw strikes and they're going to put the ball in play. And we got to field it behind them. We don't have a dominant arm, so the opposing team's going to rely on us to get them out more than we're going to be able to get them out via strikeout. So we've got a group that we can put behind them that we trust. We've got to limit the errors and limit the mental mistakes, and if we can do that, we'll be successful.
Thank you so much for your time, Coach, and good luck to the Generals.
All right, thank you.
Head Coach Chad Laney for the Ridgewood Generals, brought to you by PAC Drilling. Stay tuned. We'll be wrapping up your Wood Electric pregame show after you hear from Indian Valley head coach Aaron Rhea on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel.
Hi, Thad here at TMK Valley Propane, bringing you a Winter Weather Minute. Heavy snow and ice can accumulate near and on your propane equipment. Clear the snow from all regulators, vents, and piping. This ensures that your propane equipment can vent properly. Using a broom rather than a shovel will avoid damaging any parts as you remove the snow. Lastly, keeping your driveway clear helps our drivers ensure timely delivery, especially during inclement weather.
When you think pizza, think Amici's Pizza with locations in West Lafayette and Aidan Hutton. Amici's Pizza offers you your favorite traditional pizzas, as well as specialty pizzas, subs, wings, and salads. Everything from the dough to the sauce is made fresh daily. There's just something different about a pizza from Amici's. Try one today in West Lafayette or Aidan Hutton. Big city taste for a small city price. Learn more. Find Amici's on Facebook.
Join us at Keim Home Center in Charm for Customer Appreciation Days, April 7th through 12th. We're celebrating our customers all week long with giveaways, gift card drawings, woodworking demonstrations, and refreshments. Save 10% on appliances, lawn and garden tools, housewares, and so much more. Don't miss our free pancake and sausage breakfast Friday and Saturday morning. Visit keimhome.com or follow us on Facebook for more details. We'll see you April 7th through 12th for Customer Appreciation Days at Keim Home Center in Charm.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
Welcome back to your Wood Electric pregame show live from Aidan Hutton as it's the Ridgewood Generals in town to take on the Indian Valley Braves. And we're going to go on along the base pass with the coach, brought to you by PAC Drilling and his head coach, Aaron Rhea, for the Indian Valley Braves. Coach, first and foremost, good to talk with you, and how's things going now at the helm here at Indian Valley?
It's going great. We've had a great start to our preseason. We had a nice good couple weeks of practice. I feel like the guys are really bought in, and we have great senior leadership and and that senior leadership is really showing through in our practices.
Now, I know anytime you have to have a schedule kind of flip or change, sometimes it doesn't really throw in a whole bunch of wrenches, but considering you guys get to play on your home field today, I know that's got to feel a lot better.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice to get to play at home, but we know that we'll go there, and it's always tough to play there. They have a great facility. We had a lot of rain last night, so I'm glad we were able to get tonight in, especially with the way the weather looks the rest of the week.
Now, we know this is a team that you got some contributors back from last year's squad, but still a lot of names that you're going to have to replace from last year's team. How's everything been going? Who's been maybe kind of standing out as somebody who's slotted into the starting lineup?
Well, we got our senior captains in Jackson Bircher. We got Eric Golder. The two names that you'd recognize from football season. We also have Spencer Haney, who's had a great couple years for Shannon McComb before me. And then we also have Maddox Caldwell, who is also a returner at first base. And we have a lot of depth back. We only lost one senior in Tanyan McComb. So I feel like our depth is going to be a strength for us, and we have a lot of guys that are going to contribute this year.
Now, having that depth back, considering now with you over here as the head coach for Indian Valley, how much does that help when you've got guys like Jackson or you've got guys like Eric, or how many players who contributed a lot last year? Does that make your job a little bit easier?
Oh yeah, a ton easier. They're great leaders, especially those two that you mentioned, and Jackson and Eric. They're just great leaders to begin with. The kids follow them, and we have also other great leaders. Spencer's been a great leader to start this year. So when we have a veteran team like this, it makes it really easy as a first year head coach, because they already have their set of what they're doing, but we also just kind of build on with our new stuff.
And with an early season IVC showdown, what are you looking out of Indian? What are you looking for out of your team here against what is always a tough Ridgewood team? Yeah,
we just want to compete. That's the big thing for us, is competing every night. And we know Ridgewood's well coached. Coach Laney's really, really good at his job, and we know that they're going to be really, really tough. The IVC, is tough. We got Highland. We got Tusky Valley is really good. We got Garaway. So we got a lot of teams that are going to fight for, the IVC this year, and this is our first step this week.
Well, thank you so much for your time, Coach, and good luck to the Braves.
Hey, thank you.
Head Coach Aaron Rea for the Indian Valley Braves, brought to you by PAC Drilling. Stay tuned. We wrap up your Wood Electric pregame show and get to this evening's first pitch right after this on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Thank you.
Commercial building owners, how well do you keep your roof maintained? At Rightmark Roofing, we offer our Bullseye Maintenance Program to building owners to help keep your roof healthy. This includes our 21-point inspection that examines all the essential areas of your roof that require year-round maintenance, a detailed report on the health and status of your roof, priority service that moves you to the front of the line, and discounts that reduce the risk of expensive repairs. Give us a call at 330-275-0088 or visit our website at rightmarkroofing.com to learn more.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net. Are you ready to give your home a new look? Look no further than Wayne Door, your one-stop shop for all your residential needs. Garage doors, entry doors, windows, and patio doors. Wayne Door has everything you need to upgrade your curb appeal. With 24/7 emergency service, you can trust their technicians to be there when you need them most. Stop by the Dover showroom on State Route 39 or visit WayneDoor.com and let the experts help transform your house into the home of your dreams. Wayne Door, more than just garage doors, from the people you can trust.
Big moments are coming. Are you ready? If you need sponsor banners, graduation programs, or yard sale signs, the East Central Ohio Print Center has you covered. Visit ecoprintcenter.org. And if you've got a new driver in the house, East Central Ohio ESC offers flexible driver's education with in-car training and online options. Scholarships are available from signs to steering wheels. The East Central Ohio Educational Service Center is here to help. Find out more today online at ecoesc.org.
Back into Janayton Hutton in the Wood Electric pregame show from Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio. High school baseball is on the way. Ridgewood in town to take on the Indian Valley Braves. An opposite, or a flip rather, of what it was supposed to be today, but Mother Nature had other plans, so we're getting this one in from Janayton. It is time now for your starting lineups, and they are brought to you by Wendy's this spring season. Shannon Thomas, well, actually, I'll start things off with the visiting Ridgewood Generals. Leading things off, number 2 playing left field, it will be Grant Lammers. Then in the second spot, it's number 1, the center fielder, Jackson Cabot. Playing shortstop, number 15, Jace McQueen. Number 4 is the right fielder in Logan Reidenbaugh. He will bat in the cleanup spot. Then it is number 8, Caleb Schultz, who will be playing first base. DHing today will be Carter Kelly, number 24 for Ridgewood. He will be batting for the third baseman in number 13, Colton Maple. Number 10, Cohen Parsons. He is playing second base. In the 8th spot, it is Brody Harding, the catcher, wearing number 5. And the pitcher, number 3, Mason Kaiser. That is your starting lineup, brought to you by Wendy's for the Ridgewood Generals.
Yeah, your Wendy's starting lineup for the Indian Valley Braves. They'll be led off by number 18, Cammy Nama. He's your first baseman. Batting second will be Spencer Haney, wearing number 4 and playing shortstop. Batting third will be Deegan Bieber, your pitcher, and he wears number 3. Batting cleanup will be the senior, Jackson Bircher, wears number 8 and plays third base. Batting fifth will be number 13, Austin McQuarrie. He's your center fielder. Batting sixth will be Eric Golder, your left fielder, wearing number 25. Batting seventh will be Skylar Haney. He wears number 9 and he plays catcher. Batting 8 will be your DH, wearing number 1, Maddox Codwell. And rounding out the batting order will be number 2, Kellen Coates, your right fielder.
And on that DH spot, Caldwell hitting for the second baseman in Kylan McDonald for the Indian Valley Braves. And as we roll on with your Wood Electric pregame show, we're going to get another timeout here before we get to the first pitch, as both coaches are meeting at home plate. You know, this is one that's going to be a very interesting test in the early going, Shannon. You know, an IVC clash like this, both these squads, they're still kind of trying to find exactly what it is in terms of their starting lineups, where they're going to be. You know, not a ton of replacements on either side overall for the most part, but there are a couple on either side. So you still got a few things to figure out in the early goings.
Yeah, and both teams are still fairly young. And Indian Valley only playing one game so far. They had a win against Philo. I believe the score was 7-4. And then Ridgewood coming in with they're 2-0, and they knocked off John Glenn and Zanesville. And that game against John Glenn, they had the offense going as they won that game 17-2. So, you know, like I said, it's still early in the season, and they're both teams are coaches are still moving players around, trying to figure out who's going to be where. And with both teams, I think the biggest question mark will be figuring out that rotation. Usually that plays a big thing in high school baseball.
Certainly does. We'll take our final time out of your Wood Electric pregame show. When we return, the first pitch this evening, Indian Valley takes on Ridgewood. Big Z Sports is back right after this.
The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student-athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers. Farms, family, food.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the community's financial needs for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with a unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact their office at 330-308-8700 or visit their website at cushfinancial.com to see about scheduling your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independence Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. For the past 30 years, the residents in and around Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff at McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season and make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Join us at Keim Home Center in Charm for Customer Appreciation Days, April 7th through 12th. We're celebrating our customers all week long with giveaways, gift card drawings, woodworking demonstrations, and refreshments. Save 10% on appliances, lawn and garden tools, housewares, and so much more. Don't miss our free pancake and sausage breakfast Friday and Saturday morning. Visit KeimHome.com or follow us on Facebook for more details. We'll see you April 7th through 12th for Customer Appreciation Days at Keim Home Center in Charm.
Find your path to success at Buckeye Career Center. Buckeye students earned over 3,000 industry-recognized credentials this past school year, and over 130 students participated in our School to Work program or an internship at a local business. Let us help you get a jump start on your future in a career of landscaping and turf management, pharmacy technician, HVACR, CAD development and design, or any of our over 30 programs. Enroll today for next school year by visiting BuckeyeCareerCenter.org.
T-County Boxing Academy professional boxer Andre Sugar Dre Donovan is back in action Saturday, April 19th, fighting for the ABO Bantamweight Championship at the Meadows Casino in Washington, Pennsylvania. Tickets are available at Day One Cuts on Monroe Avenue in New Philadelphia or on Sugar Dre's Facebook and Instagram pages. Plus, the T-County Boxing Academy is offering their youth classes starting in April. They're open to boys and girls ages 8 to 15. Classes are Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, $10 each or $65 for the whole month. Back into the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio. IVC Baseball on the way on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. It is Indian Valley hosting Ridgewood. And even though that's the opposite of what most people were expecting to tune into, it was supposed to be at West Lafayette for today. But, Shannon, thankfully the rain held off as the day went on. Just obviously from the rain that we got last night, a bit too much for the field to be able to handle out there in West Lafayette. But I think we're going to be all right for the rest of this evening. No rain in the sight, on the radar, at least that is.
Yeah, it looks like tonight and tomorrow is going to be good. Looking like Wednesday might have a little bit of problem trying to get some games in, but maybe Mother Nature will become a baseball, softball fan, and things will change. But like you said, it's the plus side to Indian Valley switching the infield over to turf a few years ago, and you're able to move that game and get it in.
An early season showdown for both these squads. Second game for both these squads. Ridgewood entering at 1-0. Indian Valley on the same mark as that, too. So what do you think you're expected to see out of this one?
I'm expected to see some players try to figure out who they are right now. I mean, too early in the season for us to even talk about some of these players because, honestly, I haven't got to watch either team play yet. We've been too busy doing softball. And, so I'm going to learn tonight about these kids, just like they'll find some things out about themselves tonight.
Well, we thank you for tuning in to the Wood Electric pregame show. It is time for baseball from Janayton, as standing at the plate will be your leadoff man for the Ridgewood Generals, the left fielder, Grant Lammers, as he will stand in. Deegan Bieber on the mound for the Indian Valley Braves. Bieber, a name, last year Shannon had some good production for this Braves team.
Yeah, he's a good all-around athlete down here at Indian Valley. He's just one of those kids that whatever he decides to do, he can be good at.
First pitch of the evening from Bieber runs inside on Lammers, ball one, and we are underway. Of course, as we always mention, get subscribed to the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Never miss broadcasts just like this one, whether it's baseball, softball, or track and field on the way on our YouTube channel. Next offering from Bieber runs high to Lammers, who's ahead 2-0.
Yeah, it's free to click on that like. We're not going to try to make you do it. You just got to want to do it.
Next delivery from Bieber ran high again, and Lammers skies it back over the backstop. Moves to 2-1. Well, the one bright side is, Shannon, no one has to go fishing in the creek to get that one out.
Yeah,
it's in somebody's backyard.
Yeah, but that still gives the kids an excuse to run through the creek.
2-1, swung on and fouled, pretty much in the same spot, so the count draws even now at 2-2. Bieber working up in the zone so far to Lammers. Of course, Ridgewood football fans very familiar with the name Grant Lammers.
Yeah, he's was an exceptional quarterback down there at Ridgewood.
The 2-2. Off speed on the inside, maybe a big breaker there from Bieber. Doesn't quite catch the zone. Full count upcoming. Bieber's next delivery is going to be on the outside corner at the knees. Strike three called looking as Lammers is sat down. Good battle between the pitcher and the left fielder there, but at the end of the day, Bieber gets the strikeout.
Yeah, Biebers did a nice job after throwing two straight balls to come back and get a couple strikes and eventually get the punch out.
First lefty coming in, it's Jackson Cabot, the center fielder for the Generals. Bieber out of the windup. First delivery, he went with the bender there, looked for the outside corner, didn't quite catch it, ball one. Chilly day from Janayton, but rain holding off, that's one bright side. The 1-0 from Bieber. That one's going to be driven back up the middle. Shortstop and Haney grabs it, delivers on to first. No problem for out number 2.
Yeah, nice play by Haney there. That thing took a big hop off the turf right there, and he had it locked in, was able to make the play.
Up next, shortstop Jace McQueen for Ridgewood. Another name. The first 3 all sounded familiar to Ridgewood football fans.
And all 3 play basketball.
Mm-hmm. Well, what do we say about athletes playing multiple sports?
It only makes you better. Makes you better at everything.
Bieber's first delivery. That's a line drive down the left field line, and it's going to stay fair as Jackson Bircher couldn't get it on the dive. So it's a 2-out single for McQueen, who laces one right down the white chalk line. Up next, Logan Reidenbaugh, the right fielder now for the Generals, will stand in. McQueen, as we know, has got some wheels over there from first.
Yeah, I look for him to get a big lead out there with 2 outs. He's probably going to try to make something happen.
Bieber checks back on the runner, winds and fires. That's going to be the breaking ball that will catch the zone for Reidenbaugh. You'll see you strike 1. McQueen, good lead over there from first, as Shannon mentioned. Took another half step. Bieber checks back again, delivers, swung on and missed. Reidenbaugh with a big cut, but couldn't catch up to it. It's now 0-2. Two gone, top of the first inning. Runner on first to McQueen. Bieber's ready. His next delivery to Reidenbaugh. Runner looked like he was going to go, and he just misses the zone. Does Bieber. Now it's 1-2.
Yeah, I thought McQueen was going to take off right there, and he kind of danced his way back to first base.
Bieber with a pickoff attempt. It's not going to be in time there. Sometimes depends on the coach philosophy, but sometimes it drives some coaches nuts with 2 out trying to throw over there.
I was just thinking the same thing with 2 outs. It's a dangerous throw.
And Bieber will step off. Definitely aware of that speed from McQueen. Reidenbaugh stands back in behind in the count 1-2. Bieber ready again. Next delivery, swung on, back up the middle. Haney's going to glove it at shortstop. He'll deliver on to first, and that will be out number 3 as Ridgewood strands one. On to the bottom of the first. Big Z Sports is back after this.
This is Jordan Hartzler. At Hartzler's Quality Housing, our goal is to help customers achieve the dream of home ownership. We have been a family-owned, affordable housing business for over 40 years. We value our customers and have the knowledge and experience to help you walk through the home buying process from start to finish.
Conveniently located just off I-77 in New Philadelphia, stop by and browse their model homes or learn more by visiting Hartzlers.com.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Back into the Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studio, and you see on your Wayne Door instant replay as the Indian Valley Braves get out of the top of the first inning there on a nice play from Spencer Haney from shortstop, as Haney will be due up second in this bottom of the first inning. Leading things off, Kamanama, the first baseman for the Braves. Good work from Bieber in the early goings there, Shannon, through his first 4 batters faced.
Yeah, Bieber did a nice job right there, and that's what you want to do. You want to put the ball somewhere to where either they get a strike or they put it in play to one of your defenders, and Spencer Haney there helping him out a good bit.
On the mound for Ridgewood, it will be Mason Kaiser who gets the start. As we heard from head coach Chad Laney in the pregame. You know, he said we don't necessarily have the most dominant pitching staff, but as long as we do the right things and our defense plays well and keeps the ball in front of them, they feel like they can have a lot of success, not only in this game, but all season long. Anema, the lefty, stands in, and the first delivery from Kaiser is cut on and missed as Anema looked like he was a bit in front of it.
Anema, only a sophomore for the Braves.
Next delivery, skied to the left side. Third baseman trailing over into the coach's box as he will make the catch as he has to go down to his knees and making the grab over there from the hot corner. It was Colton Maple, who that one must have tailed back towards the field of play.
Yeah, I mean, the catcher did a nice job. He got his glove off, and he was giving chase. He kind of wasn't sure how deep it was going to go, and it went out there a little further than I think what everybody thought. And like you said, it tailed back towards the field of play, and the third baseman made a nice job adjusting and securing the catch.
Haney, the shortstop, will stand in for his first plate appearance today, and the first delivery is going to catch the outside corner, strike one. Haney, a pair of nice defensive plays in that first. Would love to get the Indian Valley offense rolling here in the first inning. Kaiser working quickly, winds, fires. That's off the turf, ball one.
Yeah, Haney is one of the senior leaders on this Braves team. He's a outstanding pitcher, and he's got a pretty good bat, too, when he gets on a roll.
Kaiser again with the 1-1. That's too low, 2-1. Got to thank, of course, the Indian Valley Athletic Department, always for the hospitality, but also we're indoors for this one, Shannon. Got the windows open, but a little bit warmer for us. 2-1. Haney goes after a high one. That's back up the middle. Shortstop's going to glove it, bobble it, tries to deliver on to first, and Haney's going to beat it out. An infield single for Haney with one gone. We'll have Indian Valley's first base runner.
Yeah, nice job by Haney right there to beat out that throw. That's why you always got to hustle. You don't know what will happen.
Jace McQueen got a hold of it, kind of had it come out of his glove as he delivered on to first. He's got a rocket of an arm and was just a half step behind the speedy Haney. Up next, Deegan Bieber. Runner on first. Kaiser toes the rubber. A quick check over of Haney. Comes set. First delivery, swung on. That's laced down the right side, but it's going well foul. And that might have been a creek ball.
Yeah, that one's in the creek, and Haney didn't want to see that one because he got a big jump at first base.
Kaiser with a pickoff attempt over to first, and it's not going to get Haney. Decent crowd on hand here, I should say, from Janaton, despite the venue change in the cold weather. Kaiser kicks, fires, too low as Bieber loaded up, thought about it, but held off. The 1-1 is going to be swung on and missed as Bieber fouls it away. Haney was on the move again. Count moves to 1-2.
Haney just gives a big old slap of the hands out there because he knew he had another good jump and they fouled that one off.
The 1-2. That's too low. Good block from behind the plate there. Will keep Haney at first. Sliding over was Brody Harding. Keep that one from the runner advancing. Kaiser comes set in his 2-2 as a line drive towards right center, and that's going to have Haney on his way to third. Throw's going to come in from center field, and holding up at first will be Bieber with a single with one gone here. Runner will move up 90 feet away for Jackson Bircher, the third baseman.
Yeah, nice. Haney had a nice little jump right there, and it was one of those ones that he was hoping it was going to stay high because if not, he was going to be done for a double play, but it stayed up high enough to where he was able to keep right on motoring over to third.
Bircher's first plate appearance out of the cleanup spot for the Braves. Huge lead from Beaver, who is going to gets caught in the rundown as now they're going to try to have Haney go home. Here comes the runner, and they are going to get him home. Bieber scrambles and is going to be tagged out, but the Braves are going to get the run across.
Yeah, just Deegan Bieber just jogged out there, and he's like, I'm just going to stop right here and make you come after me. And Haney, with the speed Haney had, he got a good jump out there, and the pitcher realized he couldn't make the play at the plate, so they had to go after Bieber. A
staple of Indian Valley baseball we've seen more than a few times, trying to create that when you have that situation with runners at the corners. Kaiser winds and fires. His first delivery to Bircher is too low, ball one. If you were awarding an RBI there, you could almost give it to Bieber. You can't technically, but you know what I'm saying.
We can make up our own rules. It's our scorebook.
Bircher, ground ball to short, looking to leg it out, and that throw was high. The first baseman's foot gets pulled off the bag, and Bircher beats it out.
Yeah, he had to jump to get that ball. It was going to be a close play anyhow, and as soon as he had to go airborne.
Up next, Austin McCreary, the center fielder, will stand in for his first plate appearance. You don't expect from Bircher, for as big as he is, to see him get down the line quite as well as he does. Kaiser comes set, his delivery, and there goes Bircher on the run. Catcher throws it down, and it's going to be off of the shortstop, and it's going to be a stolen base for Bircher.
See, Jackson heard you up here talking about him.
Apparently.
He's like, I'm going to show Nick once and for all.
Did not see the call on the first one. Ball or strike, Shannon?
I didn't see it either.
All right.
And without the scoreboard, we don't got much help today.
We could just guess. Kaiser delivers to McCreary. That one's low, and it's off the glove of the catcher. Bircher's going to step up to third. Just proving me wrong all over the place, right?
Yeah, and that one was a ball.
Thanks. I got that one. McCreary back in. Kaiser toes the rubber. Winds, fires. Sees it on the outside corner for a strike. So it's a 1-2 count to McCreary. Props to Blue behind the plate, helping us out with that.
Pays to have the windows open on this cool day.
Kaiser delivers. McCreary holds off. That one's almost was going to go to the backstop. Bircher couldn't quite get a jump on it. McCreary wanted him to come home. Count goes even to 2-2. Part of the thing with the backstop here at Indian Valley, decently ways back, but that brick on the bottom, it can really ricochet back quickly. Bircher stands on at third. McCreary looking to drive him home. Kaiser comes set. His delivery swung on, popped up right side, tailing towards the right field line. Right fielder camps out under it and will make the grab as Indian Valley will get one across, but strand one at third. Big Z Sports will return right after this.
The Sarchone name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarchone, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at SarchoneCDJR.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarchone, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Get your own at Sarchone.
Wendy's fully refreshed taco salad is the perfect salad for those who hear the word salad and say, I'd rather have a taco. Because this salad isn't just a salad. It's as if a taco and a salad had an on-again, off-again situationship that got him on a reality TV show for tacos and salads that are in love. What I'm trying to say is Wendy's taco salad has tortilla strips, zesty dressing, and a whole lot of chili. For a fresh take on a classic, gotta be Wendy's.
At participating U.S. Wendy's.
5-6-7 due up for the Ridgewood Generals as we move on into the second inning. Indian Valley plates one in the first inning, thanks to, as weird as it's going to sound, Deegan Bieber getting picked off and caught stealing, I guess you could say, Shannon, but brought the run home. That's all the Braves were looking to do.
Yeah, just a little bait,
trickeration,
little bait and tackle, I guess you could call it something like that. But you know, one of the best things about Indian Valley School District and Ridgewood School District.
What's that?
Michi's Pizza is located in both of them.
Yeah, they are.
So if you're looking for something good to eat, hit up Amici's Pizza.
You can check them out in Jeanette and Hutton and West Lafayette, and we appreciate them for supporting high school sports in Z Country. Now you got me hungry. It's only the second inning, man.
We brought enough people with us tonight that maybe we can pull one of them off of a camera or something, send them down to pick up some pizza.
I thought you were going to say have a pizza party later. Caleb Schultz will stand in for Ridgewood as the first one he sees from Bieber. Too high, ball number 1. Last inning for Ridgewood. Got on base with Jace McQueen, but he was left stranded. General's going to look to string together a couple hits here as Schultz couldn't catch up to the heat. Strike 1.
Yeah, Bieber brought a little bit of smoke with that one. It kind of rose high, and Schultz couldn't lay off of it.
His 1-1 delivery is going to be off the catcher's glove, but it is going to be a strike on the corner. Of course, plenty more action the rest of this week, depending on how Mother Nature decides wants to cooperate with us. Bieber winds, fires, swung on, ground ball left side, well foul. You and I were talking about that earlier, that Wednesday might be a little bit rough trying to get some broadcasts in.
Well, I got to go watch my daughter at track tomorrow down at Riverview, as I know Indian Valley's traveling down there. I'm not sure if there's any other teams down there with us or not, and I'm just thankful that they're not calling for no rain tomorrow.
Luck out. Going to be chilly tomorrow.
There's nothing more miserable than standing at a track meet for 3 hours in the rain.
1-2, bit too low as Bieber was looking for the low and away corner. You speak that from experience, too. Now the 2-2. Curveball. Line down the left side. Left fielder tracking over, and Eric Golder, who will be unable to make the grab as there goes Schultz as he'll step up to second base. We couldn't quite see it because of the dugout off the glove of Golder, so a double for Schultz. Up next will be Carter Kelly, the designated hitter for Ridgewood, as it looks like a conversation on the mound now for Indian Valley. I'm not sure. I don't think you had a better view than I did of that one, Shannon.
Nope. I couldn't even get out around the corner on that one.
Schultz gets his lead off a second. Bieber waiting the call in from Skylar Haney. Bieber winds, fires. There was going to be a bunt attempt for Kelly, who I believe pulled the bat back. Bieber's next delivery, rounding to bunt, and that's going to be a good one down the first base line, but it's going to hook foul. Kelly with the right idea, but couldn't keep it in play.
Yeah, it must have a little bit of spin off of it when as soon as it hit that turf, it took a hard turn to the right.
Normally you're used to seeing that, when it used to be the grass infield with the lip up onto the grass. Whenever you'd hit it wrong, it would just kick off foul, but on turf, I know it's got quite the spin. Kelly back in. Bieber with a quick check of Schultz. He'll rock and fire. Swung on. Ground ball. Gloved by Bircher over at third. Looks the runner back. Delivers on to first. That's out number 1. And Nama with no throw over to third. So it will be one gone, but a good job by Kelly to get Schultz over to third.
Yeah, just some smart base running right there. He made sure he didn't come off too far to where Bircher had to worry about him as soon as Bircher had to go for the out at first, and he was able to make the run over to third.
Cohen Parsons, the second baseman, his first plate appearance. Runner stands 90 feet away, just one gone. Ridgewood looking to tie. Bieber rocks, fires. That's going to catch the zone. Next delivery is going to be a check swing, and home plate umpire is going to say he went. Now Parsons slips behind 0-2.
Bieber trying to help himself out here, get a big out.
Bieber rocks, fires. Just a bit off the plate, 1-2. Bieber with a couple deep breaths as he gets set. Parsons back in. Schultz stands at third.
Bieber didn't like the first call. Shakes it off.
Next delivery is going to be on the outside part of the zone, just off the black. Count draws even at 2-2. Parsons back in. Bieber shakes a couple times again from Haney. Now he's ready. His next delivery. Cut on and miss. Strike three as Parsons is sat down. 2 gone in the top of the second.
Well, Bieber knew what he wanted.
Brody Harding, the catcher, will now stand in. If only people could see the work that Casey Claxon is doing behind the scenes right now. I'm not sure what he's doing, but he's doing something. Bieber's first delivery to Harding is a strike.
Well, I know one thing he's not doing. He's not running down to Meechie's to pick me up a pizza.
He's going to have a one-track mind the rest of this game. Bieber comes at his 0-1. Curveball, that catches the zone as well.
That was a thing of beauty right there. It came in high and they just dropped out.
Bieber's 0-2. Too high, ball 1. Just some collective groans from the Indian Valley faithful. Harding ready again. Bieber ready again. Kicks, fires. That's going to be right there. Strike 3 looking as Bieber strands another one. Indian Valley leads 1-0. Coming to the plate right after this.
Are you ready to make a difference in a young person's life? Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio has 88 children waiting for a mentor. As a mentor, you will spend as little as 4 hours a month with your little, guiding them, listening, and helping them discover their full potential. Your time and your kindness can change the course of their future. By becoming a Big, you're not just volunteering, you're defending the potential of a child, giving them an opportunity to dream big and reach higher. Visit www.bigs4kids.com to sign up and help us make sure that no child has to wait. Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio. Defend the potential and become a Big today.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
Welcome back to Janaden Hutton and the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio. As we go to the bottom of the second inning, a little Nirvana to get things kicked off for the Indian Valley Braves in the home half of the second. Ridgewood's had a couple opportunities through those first 2 innings. They have stranded 2 so far, and early goings, Deegan Bieber rolling rather well. Mason Kaiser, after forfeiting the 1-run last inning, will look to make quick work of the bottom portion of the Indian Valley lineup. It is 6-7-8 due up. Eric Golder, the left fielder, will be your leadoff.
Yeah, Golder's one of those players for Indian Valley that has a lot of speed, so if he could get on base.
That'll be a foul ball right off the plate. Of course, a huge thank you to the Keim Home Center for being a presenting sponsor for spring sports on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Give them a visit sometime out in Charm. Kicks, fires, does Kaiser to Golder, and it's ball 1.
I'm sure every guy listening right now has a honey to-do list. I mean, go out to Keim Home
Keim's going to help you out with that.
They can set you up with some paint and some other stuff.
1-1. Golder with a hot shot to short, or second base rather. It's fielded cleanly and delivered on to first for out number 1. Cohen Parsons, no problem with it over there at second base. Skylar Haney will now stand in. Third baseman will be playing way in for Ridgewood as Haney sees the first one, strike one.
See football coach Matt Lancaster and his wife out there walking. Anytime there's a home sporting event, don't matter if it's middle school or high school, they go to the event and they just keep walking around the field the whole time.
Ball one to Haney off the turf. Good exercise and support for, of course, the Indian Valley Athletic Department. And we've said it how many times now, and we'll keep saying it. A huge congratulations to the Indian Valley Braves football team, Division IV state champions in 2024. Next one is going to be a strike to Haney.
Yeah, and I was just sitting here looking out the window, and you see the football field out there in the field house. What a great gift that the community gave to the Indian Valley School District a couple years ago when they decided to move the football field down here to the high school.
1-2, swung on and fouled away. Haney stays alive. Yeah, fantastic facility. Obviously, some history made there last year.
And then some private donors stepped up and turfed the baseball field. Just a beautiful facility down here.
Haney offered on one that was a bit high, got a piece of it, and stays alive. Little smile from Haney down to Coach Aaron Rea in the third base coach's box. One-two from Kaiser. Catches the outside corner. Strike three called. Two gone quickly in the bottom of the second. First punch out of the game for Kaiser. Maddox Caldwell will stand in. DHing for the Braves, batting for second baseman Kylan McDonald. Kaiser will rock and fire his first one. Catches the corner, strike one.
Caldwell, a senior.
The 0-1. Swung on. Tapper right in front of the mound. Kaiser's going to have to come off and glove it. Hustling down the line is going to be Caldwell, but not going to quite make it there. A 1-2-3 inning for Kaiser. Still 1-0 Braves lead. Big Z Sports is back right after this.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop in to the Niedenthal facility on North Worcester Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
Janaten Hutton sounding a little like the original Country Gold with Rowdy Yates with a little Travis Tritt as we head on into the third inning. Braves lead 1-0 over the Generals. Good inning there from Kaiser after giving up the first run of the ball game. Recovers with a 1-2-3 inning there in the second.
Yeah, and like I said, he made quick work of that inning. He every pitch he threw was a good pitch. They didn't take him very deep in the count, and he was able to get in and get out. No harm done.
So it will be 9-1-2 due up for the Generals.
So it will be the sophomore Mason Kaiser, the pitcher, coming up the bat.
You get a 1-2-3 inning. You get to take your first crack at the plate. Kaiser looking to energize the Ridgewood order. So far, through 2 innings, just 1 hit for them through the first 8 batters. Bieber will rock and fire. That's going to be on the inside part of the zone, just in, ball 1. Bieber's next delivery cut on and missed as Kaiser couldn't catch up to it. Out of the windup, the next delivery is at the eyes of Kaiser. Ball 2. 2-1 delivery is going to be a tapper to third. Bircher gloves it cleanly, delivers on to first for out number 1. Kaiser was moving down the line, but just couldn't quite beat it out.
Yeah, Kaiser, he was getting down that line, and I think he seen Bircher look like he was going to have a little bit of trouble in the transfer from the glove to his hand real quick, but he was able to make the throw.
Lammers will stand back in for Ridgewood. He had a battle going on with Bieber to lead this game off, but eventually struck out looking. I remember Bieber worked high in the zone throughout before punching him out at the knees. We'll see what the approach is here as he starts off with a bend for strike 1. Of course, another big thank you to Right Mark Roofing, helping provide spring sports for Big Z Sports on our YouTube channel this season. For all your commercial roofing needs, be sure to give Right Mark Roofing a call, as the next one from Bieber was too low.
Yeah, it's springtime now, and with this weather changing, all that rain coming in, it starts to puddle up on those flat roofs, causing some damage.
And
keep them in mind.
And one little roof leak can suddenly become a real big problem, so you're going to want to contact the fine folks at Right Mark. Next one was cut on and missed. It's 1-2. Bieber winds, fires. That was a curveball, just couldn't quite catch the zone. Not sure. We'll have to ask Deegan after the game, Shannon, because I'm not sure if it's a curveball or a slider. We're going to stick with curve. 2-2. Cut on and missed. Lammers couldn't catch it on the inside up part of the zone. Quickly 2 gone for the Braves.
Yeah, that's Lammers' second strikeout of the game.
4th strikeout so far for Bieber. Jackson Cabot will now stand in. Ground out to short in the first inning. First delivery to him this time around. Bieber misses the zone. One of the cool things on our YouTube live streams, of course, instant replays when you see those throughout the evening. All brought to you by Wayne Dorr. Cabot pops it up, left side. Bircher trailing back. Haney from short calls him off, and he'll make the grab just inside the left field foul line. Still 1-0 on to the bottom of the third. Big Z Sports is back right after this.
As a parent, a high school sports season can be exhausting. From traveling to games, eating on the run, getting to bed late, and oh yeah, still working your 9 to 5. After all that, you need to unwind, and there is no better way to do that than at one of the 10 lakes operated by the Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District. The opportunities are endless with things to do, plus the option of primitive tent camping or treating yourself to glamping in one of their cabins. See all the Muskingum Watershed offers by finding them at mwcd.org.
Hi, Thad here at TMK Valley Propane, bringing you a Winter Weather Minute. Heavy snow and ice can accumulate near and on your propane equipment. Clear the snow from all regulators, vents, and piping. This ensures that your propane equipment can vent properly. Using a broom rather than a shovel will avoid damaging any parts as you remove the snow. Lastly, keeping your driveway clear helps our drivers ensure timely delivery, especially during inclement weather.
High school baseball live on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Get subscribed today. If you've not done so, get those notifications on so you never miss any one of our broadcasts. Indian Valley leads Ridgewood 1-0 on to the bottom of the third. 9-1-2 due up for Indian Valley. It is Kellen Coates, the right fielder, getting his first plate appearance, the lefty. Kaiser posted a 1-2-3 inning last time out for Ridgewood. He'll look to do the same here as Coates with a mighty hack, but misses strike 1. The 0-1 cut on again. Back up the middle. What a glove by Kaiser, who is going to jog over to first and get the out. Great job off the mound by Kaiser to secure out number 1.
Yeah, that one come back at him hot, but he was in position to make a nice play right there to bounce off the turf, and he secured it.
Kamanama will stand in. He flew out to third base, or popped out to third base his first time up. Kaiser ready. Rocks and fires. Offers strike one to Anama. Immediately following today's contest, of course, we'll get you your Dumont Sporting Goods post-game show and name your McInturf Realty Player of the Game as Cam Anama puts his name in that running as he'll deliver a single straight up the middle with one gone.
Yeah, nice job by Anama. Got the barrel on the ball right there and kept his head down and drove right through it.
Spencer Haney in. Reached on a infield single his first time up. Eventually came around to score, the only run that's come across the plate this game. Kaiser, pickoff move, and Anama slides back in and just beats it. Good move by Kaiser. Close play at first. Next delivery to Haney, who thought about bunting. Now Anama's going to get caught up in the middle there as he stumbled trying to get the steal, and he is tagged out at second.
Yeah, he had a nice jump right there, and he was probably going to beat it, but then he got tripped up by the turf monster right there and just about went down and gets picked off.
I believe Haney saw ball one, so now he'll stand in with nobody on base, two gone. Kaiser kicks, fires, too low. And I take that back. I misspoke. Haney saw strike one the first time. It's now with the 1-1 count. Kaiser ready again. Haney cuts on. Hot shot, ground ball, grabbed over there at third and on to first. No problem. As Ridgewood, their defense continues to keep this one close. We move on to the fourth inning. Big Z Sports is back right after this.
When you think pizza, think Amici's Pizza with locations in West Lafayette and Canadian-Hutton. Amici's Pizza offers you your favorite traditional pizzas, as well as specialty pizzas, subs, wings, and salads. Everything from the dough to the sauce is made fresh daily. There's just something different about a pizza from Amici's. Try one today in West Lafayette or Canadian-Hutton. Big city taste for a small city price. Learn more. Find Amici's on Facebook.
Join us at Keim Home Center in Charm for Customer Appreciation Days, April 7th through 12th. We're celebrating our customers all week long with giveaways, gift card drawings, woodworking demonstrations, and refreshments. Save 10% on appliances, lawn and garden tools, housewares, and so much more. Don't miss our free pancake and sausage breakfast Friday and Saturday morning. Visit keimhome.com or follow us on Facebook for more details. We'll see you April 7th through 12th for Customer Appreciation Days at Keim Home Center in Charm.
Back to the Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studio, and you take a look at your Wayne Door replay. Nice glove by Colton Maple over at third base, delivering on to first and getting Haney out of the Braves to end that third inning. As Kaiser off the mound for the Generals, working quickly after forfeiting that first run of the ballgame. Still 1-0. Thanks for tuning in on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. We move on to the fourth now, top of the fourth. 3-4-5 due up for the Generals. McQueen, Reidenbaugh, and Schultz all due up at the plate. McQueen, his first time up, had a single. It was a line drive down the left field line. That stayed in fair territory.
The other game that we have going on our YouTube channel, we have the Carrollton Warriors hosting the Garaway Pirates. I believe it's at Carrollton, right?
No, flip that.
Oh, it's at?
I believe, yeah, it's up on the hill.
It's up on the hill in Garaway, you're right. So, anyhow, top of the four, it's 0-0, so.
Little pitcher's duel in Sugar Creek. I'm sure it's nice and toasty up there today.
The wind probably running 70 miles an hour to the top of that hill.
Haney's first delivery to McQueen cuts too far inside. Ball one. It was bad enough when we were up there on Saturday. I don't know what it would be like today. At least it was decently warm on Saturday. Not warm, but better. Actually, it was kind of warm, I guess. Next delivery from Bieber misses the zone. Now he slips behind 2-0. McQueen, the shortstop for the Generals, definitely not one of the players in this Ridgewood lineup that you want to slip behind. Bieber shakes off the first offering. Now the second one from Haney. Now he's ready. He'll rock and fire. That's going to be a strike outside corner. I always got to explain this, too. If we misspeak as to which part of the zone it's on, we're offset from behind the plate. So
Yeah,
it's what it looks like for us.
We're way to the left.
2-1. Too high. Bieber takes a couple deep breaths. McQueen ready again. 3-1. That's going to catch the inside part of the plate. Now 3-2. Payoff pitch up coming from McQueen. Or from Haney to McQueen, I should say. Time called by McQueen. A lot of shakes out of Bieber over these last couple innings.
Looks like he just shredded his shoulders at Haney behind the plate. So.
Saying start with that last one that I agreed to. And here we go. Delivers, swung on, tapper. Haney comes up from short, grabs it, delivers on to first, and it's out of the glove of the first baseman of Anama, and McQueen with the hustle will reach safely.
Yeah, that was an outstanding play by Haney over there, but Anama just couldn't keep it in his glove.
Will be Logan Ridenbaugh now due up. He ground out to short his last time up. Which it looks like Haney might have just had a busted pair of glasses that he had to throw off to his dugout. Of course, I don't think the sunglasses are going to help you too much today. Bieber with a long stare down to McQueen at first. There goes McQueen off the glove of Haney. So McQueen will reach safely. Couple miscues in the field have Ridgewood in business.
Bieber just asked for time.
Looks like we're going to have a mound visit here with the players or the infield for Indian Valley. Probably just, I think it was Haney who might have called that from short. Probably just trying to get a vote of confidence back into his team.
Yeah, that's what you need sometimes. You got to have one of your leaders step up and calm everybody down and say, listen, no harm, no foul. He's still standing on base. Let's go get the next 3 outs.
Bieber ready again after the brief pause. Ridenbaugh back in. Looking to capitalize with the runner in scoring position. Good lead from McQueen off second. Now a pickoff attempt. Bieber was going to throw, but instead thought better of it. Bieber's 1-0. And that's going to be a tapper off the hands of Ridenbaugh, who delivered on to Bieber at the mound, who will get the out at first. A half swing from Ridenbaugh, a check swing, technically gets the sacrifice done.
Yeah, he went with tried to pull it back and made contact. It caught him off guard, caught everybody off guard. The only one didn't caught off guard was McQueen because he was already running.
He was already about halfway down the line. So he'll stand 90 feet away as Caleb Schultz will now stand in. Schultz reached on an error out in left as Golder couldn't quite make the grab out there in the second inning. Bieber delivers to Schultz, strike one. For Ridenbaugh's sake, too, that one did not sound like it felt good off the hands in this cold weather. Bieber's next delivery runs well high. Haney gloves it out of the sky.
Yeah, nice job right there by Skylar Haney, the sophomore, behind the plate. He was able to keep the glove on that one because McQueen would have been home if he didn't get a hold of it.
Bieber ready. From the stretch. Next delivery, cut on and fouled off the screen. One gone. Top of the fourth inning. Braves leading 1-0, but Generals threatening. Bieber ready. His 1-2. Swung on, line drive, left center, and that one's going to nearly get down. Looks like the center fielder might have made that grab, though, as McQueen is going to tag up and get home. Heck of a play out there in center by McCreary, who makes the grab, but Ridgewood's got it tied up.
Yeah, Austin McCreary, he laid out and made that catch, but McQueen was smart enough with the speed he's got. He just stayed at third, camped out there. As soon as the catch was made, he ran.
And it looks like, I think maybe the Indian Valley coaching staff was going to potentially do an appeal, but umpire does say tag up was made at third. Tie ball game, 1-1. Good job by Schultz there on the situational hitting, too, knowing he just needed to drive something deep enough would get McQueen home.
Yeah, he had that double earlier in the game, so he's got a big bat.
Carter Kelly, the DH, cuts and misses. He ground out to third his last time up. I do not know how McCreary closed the distance like that. Next delivery. Kelly thought about going for it. It does catch the zone. Now 0-2. That goes back to that stolen base, too, set up there by McQueen, eventually coming around to score. Speed will always pay dividends. The 0-2. At the knees, strike three called. Ridgewood ties it up. It's 1-0. We move on to the bottom of the fourth. Big Z Sports is back right after this.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
Commercial building owners, how well do you keep your roof maintained? At Rightmark Roofing, we offer our Bullseye Maintenance Program to building owners to help keep your roof healthy. This includes our 21-point inspection that examines all the essential areas of your roof that require year-round maintenance, a detailed report on the health and status of your roof, priority service that moves you to the front of the line, and discounts that reduce the risk of expensive repairs. Give us a call at 330-275-0088 or visit our website at rightmarkroofing.com to learn more.
3-4-5 due up in the home part of the fourth inning. Big Z Sports live on our YouTube channel. Thanks for tuning in with us. Today's presentation brought to you in part by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. 1-1 after the sacrifice fly for Caleb Schultz scores Jace McQueen. We got a brand new ball game. Deegan Bieber due up to the plate. Bircher and McCreary to follow him. Heck of a play there by McCreary out in center field, but just perfect situational hitting and a heads-up play by McQueen, too, knowing exactly when to tag up and go.
Yeah, that's one of the things you're taught when you're little. Like, listen, the ball's in the air with one out. You stay put. You don't want to get too far off. And McQueen, with his speed, he just stood there, and McCreary made an outstanding play. But when you got to lay out for it, there's no chance of getting up and throwing the runner out at home.
Bieber, he got a single his first time up, was eventually caught stealing.
Caught standing still to...
Well, yeah, I say caught stealing with an asterisk beside it. Bieber sees the first one for a strike. On the design play was caught stealing. A 1 to Bieber. Cut on, back up the middle, and there's a knock for Bieber as it's a leadoff single. His second hit of the day. If I'm not mistaken, Shannon, that's almost a mirror image of what he did the first time.
Yeah, same exact spot.
Bircher will stand in. He had a single himself, a stolen base, then advanced on a passed ball, and eventually was stranded at third in the first inning. Bieber with a good lead over at first. Kaiser ready. And it's a pickoff move, not going to be in time. Bircher ready again. Kaiser. Next offering out of the stretch. There goes the runner, and Bieber, who is going to make it into second base as the ball came out of the second baseman's glove. As it looked like they might have had Bieber, but ball bounced away.
Yeah, Bieber, Bieber was done. He wasn't going to get the second base, but like I said, the shortstop was unable to hold on to the ball.
Next delivery, too high. Runner in scoring position for Berkshire, who will cut on the next one with a mighty hack but couldn't catch it. Went low and outside, did Kaiser, had Berkshire out on his front foot. Now it's a 2-1 count. Step off by Kaiser. Bieber scampers back in safely.
Bieber looked like he stepped on the baits kind of weird right there.
Somebody from the dugout giving him a hard time. Now the 2-1, too low. Off the turf, good glove behind the plate by Harding, who dropped to his knees and kept it from Bieber advancing. Berkshire ahead, though, 3-1. Kaiser rocks, fires. Berkshire swings almost out of his shoes that time, fouls it straight back. He wanted to uncork on that one.
Yeah, he took a pretty big swing at that one.
Kaiser's ready. Payoff pitch. Too high, ball 4. 2 runners on with nobody out. Austin McCreary coming to the plate for the Braves. His first time up, flew out to medium depth in right field. Definitely going to be looking to put something in a gap. Would score 1, potentially score 2, depending on where it ends up. Kaiser in a bit of a jam, looking to work out of it. He comes set, and it's going to be a pickoff move, and he'll throw it wide past the shortstop. Bieber is not going to advance, though, as he dove back in. McQueen was not quite over there to second base yet when Kaiser spun and fired. Another step off as it looks like Harding is going to go have a mound visit with his pitcher.
Probably just going to time to calm down right now. Let's not worry about that base runner out there. You need to focus right here and get an out.
Ground ball would be ideal for Ridgewood right now. Looking to turn 2.
Yeah, and that's another plus side to the turf. If it's hit just right in that ground ball, it'll get out to the glove fast.
First offering to McCreary. Cut on, line drive at the second baseman. It's grabbed, and Berkshire's going to get doubled up as he took off. And there's your double play that Ridgewood wanted so badly.
Yeah, that was a good play right there by the second baseman. Didn't have to move much. Berkshire got a nice little jump right there, and it just couldn't get stopped and turned around fast enough.
Eric Golder will now stand in. He ground out to second his first time up. Runner will still stay in scoring position, and Bieber, who was able to scamper back. First delivery to Golder, popped up, sky high, straight back towards us. And I was waiting for the thud off the roof, but it went just wide of the press box. Second baseman playing decently far back in Parsons for the Generals, but bit of a gap in right center. See if Golder goes after it. Kaiser rocks, fires in the dirt, picked up by Harding. Bit more of a chill has suddenly hit the air.
Yeah, the
sun's kind of disappeared, what little sun we did have.
The wind's picked up a little bit out there. You see a lot of blankets coming out.
Kaiser's 1-1. Swung on and missed. Went on the inside corner. Golder couldn't get the hands to it. Would be a big spot to work out of here if Kaiser can find the third out.
Yeah, Kaiser looked like he was going to be in trouble this inning, and his defense has bailed him out, and see if he can help himself here.
The 1-2 swung on, line drive, center field. Center fielder trailing back towards it. Cabot's under it and makes the grab. A big out, number 3. We will move on now to the bottom of the 4th inning. Top of the 5th inning. Big Z Sports will return right after this.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net. Are you ready to give your home a new look? Look no further than Wayne Door, your one-stop shop for all your residential needs. Garage doors, entry doors, windows, and patio doors. Wayne Door has everything you need to upgrade your curb appeal. With 24/7 emergency service, you can trust their technicians to be there when you need them most. Stop by the Dover showroom on State Route 39 or visit WayneDoor.com and let the experts help transform your house into the home of your dreams. Wayne Door, more than just garage doors, from the people you can trust.
Time for almost the 5th inning stretch. Big Z Sports is back for the 5th inning here from Jeanette and Hutton. Indian Valley and Ridgewood deadlocked at 1. Great game out of the IVC going on so far. Shannon, you said 5th inning stretch. We got to wait to the middle of the inning, though.
I'm gonna do it at the top.
Due up 7-8-9 for Ridgewood. It is Parsons, Harding, and Kaiser. I got to say, for Kaiser's sake, a big moment there in that last inning with the double play. Really kind of helped him work out of that jam.
Well, we talked him right into it. I mean, we
dialed it right up.
We talked how he needed a double play right there by his defense, get him out, and it just turned out to be an outstanding play by the second baseman. And Jackson Bircher jumped off first base a little quick right there before he kind of knew where the ball was going, and second baseman caught it and just had a nice little routine play back over to first.
So Parsons, his first time up, he was a strikeout. Looking to get things started off for Ridgewood here. They were able to tie this ball game up thanks to a sac fly from Caleb Schultz in the last inning. First delivery, line drive down the left field side, and that's going to be a base knock. As cruising into first, no problem, is Parsons, who jumped on the first one he saw, and it's a leadoff base runner.
Yeah, once these batters see the pitcher for the second time, they make adjustments to their batting, and right now it seems to be working out for Ridgewood.
Harding will come in. He struck out looking last time up. And it looks like, I think we might have a pinch runner coming in here. We will. I believe that looks like it is number 18 for Ridgewood. That'll be sophomore Bryce Tolliver, who will come in as the pinch runner now for Parsons. And look at that, Tolliver, another name, from the football field for the Generals.
Oh, it's a nice linebacker right there.
And apparently a good base runner, too.
Yeah, and if you're coming at him to tag him, you might want to buckle up.
Harding ready. Pickoff attempt from Bieber. Put it right there on the leg of Tolliver, but he was back in plenty of time. Bieber's ready. Good lead from Tolliver. There goes Tolliver, and it's going to be a bunt attempt, and a beautiful one that's laid down by Harding and flipped on to first for out number 1. So good small ball there as Harding will advance Tolliver into scoring position. Up next, Mason Kaiser, the pitcher for the Generals. Tolliver stands on at second. You're Harding going back to the dugout. I'm sure plenty of high fives. Did his job perfectly. Can't really place a bunt much better than that.
That was a perfect bunt. Got out on the turf and it didn't roll too fast. Gave Tolliver plenty of time to get there.
Bieber's first delivery is in there to Kaiser. He was a ground out to third his first time up. The 0-1, cut on and missed. Kaiser slips behind 0-2. Today's presentation brought to you in part by Our presenting sponsors all season long, and as Shannon Thomas mentioned, the always great Amici's Pizza as well. Check them out in Janayton, Hutton, and West Lafayette as Kaiser is rung up on 3 pitches, 2 gone. Back to the top of the order, it's Grant Lammers who has struck out twice.
Yeah, I almost forgot about how hungry I was, and
my bad.
You brought it back up. Go for that. Amici's cheesy bread right now and the pizza with the works.
Well, we've got to give a big thank you to Keim Home Center, Right Mark Roofing, and the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency for their support all spring season long as well. First delivery there, Lammers, ground ball, left side. Bircher charges, and he is going to eat it there as he was looking back on the runner. Don't think he thought he could get it down to Lammers, so it is technically an infield hit there for Grant. Not necessarily a bad decision from Bircher. However, 2 runners on with 2 out, and now you bring up the bat of Jackson Cabot. And it looks like we are going to have another pinch runner come in. Oh, no, maybe pinch hitter coming in, rather. We'll wait and see. As head coach Chad Laney talking into his dugout, somebody's getting their gear on.
Well, with 2 outs and 2 on, you want to make sure you try to get one of these runs across.
22 will come in to pinch hit. That would be Andrew Kinsey, the sophomore, who will slot in for Cabot. So Kinsey in a big spot, getting warm. Coach Laney, a lot of confidence in the sophomore to bring him in a big spot like this.
Yeah, and as a player, you've been sitting in that cold dugout. You haven't been taking any practice swings anywhere, and then the pressure's on.
Bieber rocks, fires, swung on and missed. At the knees on the inside corner, Bieber blew it by him. Bieber's 0-1. Right down Broadway, strike 2. Bieber going right after the pinch hitter in Kinsey. Top of the 5th, 1-1 ball game, 2 on, 2 out for the Generals. The 0-2. Cut on, ground ball, back up the middle. McDonald will field it at second, deliver on to first for out number 3. Bieber works out of a jam, still a 1-1 ball game onto the home half of the 5th. Big Z Sports is back after this.
Big moments are coming. Are you ready? If you need sponsor banners, graduation programs, or yard sale signs, the East Central Ohio Print Center has you covered. Visit ecoprintcenter.org. And if you've got a new driver in the house, East Central Ohio ESC offers flexible driver's education with in-car training and online options. Scholarships are available from signs to steering wheels. The East Central Ohio Educational Service Center is here to help. Find out more today online at ecoesc.org.
The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County dairy farmers. Farms, family, food.
7-8-9 on the way. 7-8-9, 2 up for the Indian Valley Braves. Thanks to Aidan from the Claxon Communications crew for throwing me off there. It's always a good sign when your producer says, "Oh no, you're on." Due up at the plate, it's Haney, Caldwell, and Coates. We really take things seriously around here, you know that?
Yeah, a quick update from Sugar Creek as the Carrollton Warriors have taken the lead on the Garaway Pirates in baseball action, 3-0 in the top of the 5th.
Carrollton Warriors likely going to be a tough team out of the EBC once again. First delivery to Haney's cut on and missed.
The Warriors, what's his name's back? The highly recruited catcher. Isn't he a senior this year?
And it's terrible that I'm blanking on names, but I know who you're talking about. Next delivery in the zone, strike 2, offered to Haney. And by the way, who you're referring to is Landon James, the catcher for Carrollton.
Yes,
commit to Lake Erie College. 0-2. Swung on, fouled away. We'll do it again. Kaiser still on the bump for the Generals. Really, after that first inning, giving up the 1 run, has been pretty dominant since then. Next delivery, too far outside. Good eye from Haney. Select games this year. Well, we'll tell you about this after the next delivery from Kaiser is cut on and missed. Haney is sat down to start off the bottom of the 5th. Not today, unfortunately, for the players out there, but on select games this season, we'll be providing some chocolate milk, courtesy of the Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers and Bueller's Fresh Foods. The official drink of the OHSAA helps players recharge and refuel, and of course, taste delicious after competition. Strike 1 offered to Maddox Caldwell, who was a ground out his first time up.
Well, I'm telling you, and people might not agree with this, but that chocolate milk when it's ice cold in the morning is good with leftover Amici's pizza.
Oh, I believe it. Next one, too low, ball 1.
And if it bothers you to eat leftover pizza, then just have sausage put on it, and then it's breakfast pizza.
The 1-1. Just off the outside part of the plate. You missed it on Saturday. A couple four-legged friends Adam Soweski found. There's one who's here at the ballpark, but I don't think he's going to come up and see us. Next delivery, now 2-2. And let there be light in the press box. 2-2. Just off the outside part of the zone again. Kaiser thought he had him, but he'll have to battle back now and work with a 3-2 count against Caldwell. Next delivery, cut on and missed. Back-to-back punch-outs now for Kaiser in the bottom of the 5th. Kellen Coates, a ground out in his first plate appearance, will stand in looking for a 2-out knock for the Braves to get him back to the top of the order. Delivery too far outside from Kaiser. Get subscribed today to the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. To date, Shannon, I think over 350 broadcasts or something that we've got logged on there.
I know we've been busy the last couple of years. Adam Soweski's done a nice job putting together all these schedules, but sooner or later I got to take a break.
No, you don't. 2-0. Coates swings and misses. Might have been a foul tip, but it's a 2-1 count regardless.
I get a couple days off this week.
You and me both. And given what the weather forecast is, we're probably getting more than a few.
Well, regardless.
You and I will be back at it Saturday for sure.
Say rain or shine, we're back Saturday.
Which we'll tell you all about as we wind down here in today's presentation. Next one to Coates. Outside again, now 3-1. Debuting in 2025, the start of our track and field coverage coming up on Saturday, as we will be bringing you the J.D. Milburn Relays at Newcomerstown starting off in the morning. Check those out. Always a great time getting some track and field underway on our YouTube channel. Kaiser rocks and fires. Coates holds off. It's on the inside part of the plate. 3-2 payoff pitch upcoming.
Yeah, we weren't doing any track and field, and last year the Indian Valley School District reached out to us and asked us if we would do their first invitational. And we did it, and everybody fell in love with it.
Swung on and missed in Kaiser. 3 punch-outs in the 5th. Move on to the 6th inning. 1-1 ball game. Big Z Sports is back right after this.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the community's financial needs for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with a unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact their office at 330-308-8700 or visit their website at cushfinancial.com to see about scheduling your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independence Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. For the past 30 years, the residents in and around Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff at McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season and make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Back to the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio, 6th inning on the way. 3-4-5 due up for the Ridgewood Generals. And Mason Kaiser on the mound getting stronger as things go on. 3 punch-outs there to end that inning.
Yeah, Coach Laney's got to like seeing that. Your pitcher, usually the second time around, like we said, the batters usually try to time him up. But for him, he got stronger on that second round right there, and he just he's mowing through him.
Jace McQueen due up, single. Reached on an error, stole a base, came around to score last inning.
Yeah, I mean, that's what Coach Laney needs right now, his speedster to be the first batter and hopefully get on base for him.
Bieber back on the mound, and big cut from McQueen, who couldn't find the center of the ball. It's now 0-1.
Yeah, he couldn't lay off the high cheese right there.
Just like I always tell you, Shannon, it's a beach ball coming in at eye level. 0-1. Bieber tries that same spot but misses. Dumont Sporting Goods post-game show is going to be coming up. McInturf Realty Player of the Game will be named. This has been a tough one to map out. McQueen goes to Haney at short, gloves it, delivers on to first for the out. Haney fielded that one off the chest and delivered it cleanly onto first.
Well, I was just getting ready to say that defensively, Haney's threw his name into the hat for McInturf Realty Player of the Game. He wants to make sure we notice him out there.
Also has a knock and a run scored for this Braves team. Due up Logan Reidenbaugh now. 2 ground outs for him. One of those was a sacrifice. Came in the 4th inning. Eventually set up McQueen scoring. First delivery to Reidenbaugh. Ground ball. Haney gloves it at short again. On to first. Out number 2. Bieber operating quickly in the 6th.
That's 4 ground outs to Haney, and he's got a pop out over there.
Few things look smoother than a shortstop who commands the position well. Both shortstops in this game, Jace McQueen and Spencer Haney, have been doing a fantastic job fielding their positions.
And that pop out he actually caught it. He called Jackson Bircher off over behind third base.
Caleb Schultz in. Ground ball. Haney goes over to second, fields it, on to first. Then Spencer Haney does it himself there in that 6th inning. On to the bottom of 6. Big Z Sports will return right after this.
Join us at Keim Home Center in Charm for Customer Appreciation Days, April 7th through 12th. We're celebrating our customers all week long with giveaways, gift card drawings, woodworking demonstrations, and refreshments. Save 10% on appliances, lawn and garden tools, housewares, and so much more. Don't miss our free pancake and sausage breakfast Friday and Saturday morning. Visit KeimHome.com or follow us on Facebook for more details. We'll see you April 7th through 12th for Customer Appreciation Days at Keim Home Center in Charm.
Find your path to success at Buckeye Career Center. Buckeye students earned over 3,000 industry-recognized credentials this past school year, and over 130 students participated in our school-to-work program or an internship at a local business. Let us help you get a jump start on your future in a career of landscaping and turf management, pharmacy technician, HVACR, CAD development and design, or any of our over 30 programs. Enroll today for next school year by visiting BuckeyeCareerCenter.org.
Welcome back to the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio live on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. On to the bottom of the 6th, and what's been a pitcher's duel to this point. Mason Kaiser on the bump for Ridgewood, looking to make quick work of the Braves again. They're back to the top of the order. Kamanema stands in, pop out for him, and a single then was caught stealing in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, both teams have played some solid defense and had some good bats, and right now, like you said, we're sitting here at 1-1.
5 hits for the Braves so far to this point, just 2 for Ridgewood, but it's a 1-1 ball game, and Emma's first one is fouled back off the cage.
Some great defensive plays, some errors. This game's covered it all.
Kaiser kicks, deals outside to Anama. It's now 1-1. Only thing we haven't had, and I highly doubt it's going to happen with how cold it is, no long balls in this one so far. 1-1. Too low. Kaiser slips behind 2-1. Next delivery, Anama back up the middle. Kaiser tries to glove it. It's off of his glove, then off of his shoulder. Anama hustling down to first, and it is not going to be there in time. Not sure if Kaiser took that off the shoulder or the cheek. So he hops back up. Appears to be all right.
Yeah, I thought it kind of went off his face a little bit right there, but he tells him he's okay, so.
Not sure. I think it got him on the pitching shoulder if it did, so hopefully all okay for Kaiser. Spencer Haney now in. Single, run scored, and a ground out for him. Runner on at first in Anama, who tried to break for second the last time he was up, got tripped up by the turf monster. Pickoff attempt, not in time. Kaiser out of the stretch. Bunt attempt there, and it's a beautiful one from Haney. Glove cleanly by Kaiser, delivered on to first, and the sacrifice works out, and Anama moves into scoring position. Unselfish baseball is usually what leads to victories for teams, and it was a great example there from Haney doing his job, getting Anama over.
Yeah, that's what you got to do, play a little bit of small ball, because now you got a hot bat with Deegan Beaver coming up. He's got 2 singles on the day.
2 singles. Stolen base for him as well. And obviously a heck of a performance so far on the mound.
Indian Valley School District called me. If they knew I was here, they would just walk up and tell me.
Delivery there. Popped up right side, trailing into foul territory, and that one's going to go over the fence. Bieber there was hopping up and down. Not sure if he was upset he missed it or with the cold weather might have rattled the hands a bit. That might have been another creek ball, Shannon. It'd be an awful cold day to be digging those out.
They're on the bank over there, but it don't look like that.
Yep, I saw the.
He shook his hand. He got to get in the water.
1. Too low. Bieber loaded up, thought about it, but held back. Anama stands on at second. Not a huge speed burner, but still something in the gap. Right center gap is wide open if Bieber can place one there. Delivery from Kaiser. Outside corner at the knee, strike 2. I want to give a big thank you to the Claxon Communications crew here on site today, making sure everything looks great for our presentation. Bieber, ground ball, and it's going to be past the shortstop. Anama thought about rounding and going for home. Instead, he'll hold up there, and runners at the corners with 1 gone.
Well,
Bieber now 3 for 3.
You know what's coming from Bieber next.
Jackson Bircher at the plate. We'll see what Ridgewood does this time around. If you're being a betting man, Shannon, and saying that we might see it again?
Oh, he's definitely going to jog out there to second base. Problem is Enama's got to watch that they don't bait him by maybe doing a quick throw and try to get him stealing.
Looks like we're going to have a mound visit here from head coach Chad Laney. We're going to go ahead and take a brief timeout. Big Z Sports returns to the Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studio after this. T-County Boxing Academy professional boxer Andre Sugar Dre Donovan is back in action Saturday, April 19th, fighting for the ABO Bantamweight Championship at the Meadows Casino in Washington, Pennsylvania. Tickets are available at Day One Cuts on Monroe Avenue in New Philadelphia or on Sugar Dre's Facebook and Instagram pages. Plus, the T-County Boxing Academy is offering their youth classes starting in April and are open to boys and girls ages 8 to 15. Classes are Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, $10 each or $65 for the whole month. Back on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel, 1-1 ball game in the 6th inning. Jackson Bircher 2 up at the plate. Runners at the corners, 1 gone. It's Anama standing on at third. Bieber on at first. We'll see if a little trickeration is in order again. It's what got Indian Valley their first run of the ball game back in the first inning.
Well, they'll either score a run or Bieber will end up at second.
Something like that could happen. Kaiser comes set. Bieber's running. Bircher fakes the bunt, and no throw down. So Bieber advances into scoring position. Second stolen base of the game for Bieber. Bircher in a big spot. Got doubled up back in the fourth inning, and it looks like an intentional walk now. So bases will be loaded with one gone, bringing up Austin McCreary.
Yeah, and Austin last time hit into that double play.
I was just hyping up Bircher, saying he could make up for the double play that he got caught in, and instead, base on balls. McCreary, as you said, hitting that double play, also flew out to right. Hit it relatively deep when he did fly out. Would probably be enough to score an AMA. As a batter, of course, infield playing in. Last thing you want to do is hit something on the ground right to somebody. McCreary stands in. Kaiser's first delivery. Strike on the outside corner. And Amma a big lead at third. Kaiser delivers back up the middle. Diving attempt by the shortstop. Can't grab it. And Amma's going to come around and score. Bieber is rounding third. He's coming home. Here's the throw. Tag is not there in time. And a 3-1 ball game off of a 2 RBI single for Austin McCreary.
Austin McCreary, like there, big back. Just got it to the outfield. I mean, outstanding base running there, too, by Bieber to be able to get home.
Bircher stands on at second. McCreary on at first. Eric Golder now up at the plate. Still one out. Big time hit for McCreary. I said don't hit the ball on the ground, but he didn't hit it right at somebody. McQueen with the diving grab just an inch or two away from his glove. First delivery, strike to Golder. Ground out and a fly out for him thus far.
McCreary with that diving catch out there in center field and out 2 RBIs, he just threw his name into the hat.
Popped up, Golder, left center. Center fielder trailing over to it and will make the grab. Bircher fakes tagging up, but he'll scamper back in. So 2 gone, bringing up Skylar Haney. 2 strikeouts for him. Braves now operating with that 3-1 lead. We'll see if it's Bieber the rest of the way here. We do not keep pitch counts, so we do not know where he's sitting at with that. Both these pitchers, for the most part, though, Shannon, you and I mentioned, they've been operating rather efficiently. First delivery to Haney's going to be a strike on the outside corner.
Yeah, their first inning, they might have threw more pitchers just in that first inning than they did in the rest of the innings combined.
Seemed like that first inning took a while. Delivery from Kaiser, cut on, fouled away by Haney. Kaiser ready, looking to limit the damage. Braves lead 3-1. He'll rock and fire. Haney pops it up, middle of the infield, actually left side, I should say. Catcher trails over. Harding makes the grab for out number 3. We'll move on now into the bottom of the 6th inning. Top of the 7th inning. Ridgewood coming up to the bat after this.
This is Jordan Hartzler. At Hartzler's Quality Housing, our goal is to help customers achieve the dream of home ownership. We have been a family-owned, affordable housing business for over 40 years. We value our customers and have the knowledge and experience to help you walk through the home buying process from start to finish.
Conveniently located just off I-77 in New Philadelphia, stop by and browse their model homes or learn more by visiting Hartzlers.com.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Top of the 7th inning, Big Z Sports is back. 3-1 ball game. The Indian Valley Braves lead. Deegan Bieber still on the mound for the Braves, looking to slam the door and end this one. What a fantastic showing from him on the mound. Austin McCreary delivering with a 2 RBI single that last inning. But now comes the big task in front of him as he takes a deep breath. Checking into the ball game in right field now, Riker Williams in for the Indian Valley Braves. Due up at the plate, 6'7", Kelly Parsons Harding, unless there is a pinch hit somewhere along that way. Kelly so far had a sacrifice. Technically it was a ground out, but he struck out looking his last time up. Both these coaches, and Aaron Rea for Indian Valley and Chad Laney for Ridgewood, both said what they wanted to see out of this contest was just good competition, their team being able to compete. It's been a back-and-forth battle, been a defensive and a pitching battle up till that last inning. 3-1, definitely not a lead that's insurmountable by any means, as Kelly looks to get things rolling in the 7th. Bieber out of the windup. His first delivery went with the curveball, and it's in there, strike one.
Looks like Ridgewood's got a pitcher over across the stream warming up.
Next delivery to Kelly is there, strike two. Now the 0-2. Outside corner, Kelly is rung up on 3 pitches. Good start to Bieber in the 7th. Parsons will now stand in. Strikeout and a single for him. First delivery, too high, ball one. Big thank you to all of our presenting sponsors you see on your screen, and as well as another one that you've seen a couple times today, as Wayne Dorr doing all of our replays. Next one to Parsons is going to be a strike. Bieber's 1-1. It's in there again, strike two. Next delivery. Too far outside. Haney slides out to grab it. It's now 2-2.
That's what you like to see out of a catcher. Nobody on. A lot of catchers would have just let that go, and he continues to work.
Back up the middle. Little number off the end of the bat. Haney fields it. Delivers on to first for out number 2. Spencer Haney's been pretty clean from shortstop throughout the day. Brody Harding will now stand in, representing the last chance for the Ridgewood Generals. Harding, strikeout looking, and a sacrifice bunt in the 5th. Bieber rocks, fires, curveball, catches the inside corner, strike one.
That's 7 outs that Haney's recorded at shortstop.
Winds and fires. Drops in there again, strike two. Harding behind, 0-2. Braves lead 3-1. Bieber looking to slam the door. His next offering. Swung on, fouled away. We'll do it again. 0-2. Cut on, fouled off of Haney behind the plate. We'll do it again. Harding not going away, trying to keep his team's hopes alive. Both these teams started off the year with a victory, looking to keep it in the win column. Beavers 0-2. Strike three is called. Haney drops it, delivers it on down to first, and the Indian Valley Braves pick up the 3-1 victory in a hard-fought battle from start to finish. Great pitching gem and defensive battle back and forth. Braves find the edge.
Yeah, just back and forth between both teams right there, tied at 1 for a long time. And Indian Valley, the last inning, was able to get some offense going, and Beaver there just decided to take control in the 7th inning and close it out himself.
That'll do it for today's presentation of high school baseball on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. But stay tuned, because coming right up, we've got the Dumont Sporting Goods post-game show, and we'll name our McInturf Realty Player of the Game. Final from Janayton. Braves win 3-0. Big Z 3-1. Big Z Sports is back after this.
The Sarshone name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarshone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at SarshonCDJR.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarshone Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Get your own at Sarshone.
Wendy's fully refreshed taco salad is the perfect salad for those who hear the word salad and say, I'd rather have a taco. Because this salad isn't just a salad. It's as if a taco and a salad had an on-again, off-again situationship that got him on a reality TV show for tacos and salads that are in love. What I'm trying to say is Wendy's taco salad has tortilla strips, zesty dressing, and a whole lot of chili. For a fresh take on a classic, gotta be Wendy's.
At participating U.S. Wendy's.
Are you ready to make a difference in a young person's life? Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio has 88 children waiting for a mentor. As a mentor, you will spend as little as 4 hours a month with your little, guiding them, listening, and helping them discover their full potential. Your time and your kindness can change the course of their future. By becoming a Big, you're not just volunteering, you're defending the potential of a child, giving them an opportunity to dream big and reach higher. Visit www.bigs4kids.com to sign up and help us make sure that no child has to wait. Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio. Defend the potential and become a Big today.
Hi, Thad here at TMK Valley Propane, bringing you a Winter Weather Minute. Heavy snow and ice can accumulate near and on your propane equipment. Clear the snow from all regulators, vents, and piping. This ensures that your propane equipment can vent properly. Using a broom rather than a shovel will avoid damaging any parts as you remove the snow. Lastly, keeping your driveway clear helps our drivers ensure timely delivery, especially during inclement weather.
Final score from Janayton, 3-1. Indian Valley knocks off Ridgewood. Fantastic high school baseball game. You know, despite the cold and despite the fact they had to flip venues, Shannon, this is exactly what you want out of any competition.
Yeah, I mean, great game for both teams. Indian Valley is able to produce a couple runs there in the 6th inning to secure the win, but nobody likes to lose. But Coach Laney's got to be happy with some of the things he's seen Kaiser do out there on the mound today, and he had some solid defense and some a couple hits, and the Generals fought hard, but at the end of the day, Indian Valley was able to get a good performance from Spencer Haney on defense and Deegan Beaver from the mound, and a couple guys had some hits, and an outstanding catch at center field by Austin McQuarrie. I mean, they just all around played a good, solid game, the Braves did.
They certainly did, as Indian Valley in this one, they rack up 8 hits to plate those 3 runs. Austin McCurry with a 2 RBI single in the 6th. It really was that 6th inning that ended up making all the difference to pick up that victory as Kamanama and Deegan Bieber come around to score. For the Ridgewood Generals in the loss, only able to log 2 hits in this one, a couple left on base, a couple missed opportunities for them. I know that Coach Laney and his staff, they'll go back and look at and say, hey, we just need to capitalize a little bit better. I think you'll take that performance out of your starting pitcher every time.
Well, you take that performance because you know what kind of baseball program that Indian Valley has been year in and year out. I mean, Indian Valley is a school that always puts a solid baseball team on the field, and even though they're under first-year head coach Aaron Rea, he's been involved in the program here for a long time. So, things just continue to roll the way they did, and the Generals got to be happy with the effort they gave against the Braves, and congratulations to the Braves on the win.
And in that win, with our Mac and Turf Realty Player of the Game that we named during the Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show, we went back and forth on this a little bit, but after we went down through the final stat line, it was hard-pressed not to give it to this guy. In the start and getting the win on the mound, pitching all 7 innings, Deegan Bieber strikes out 8, allows just 2 hits and 1 earned run, goes 3 for 3 at the plate with 2 stolen bases as well as a run scored. He is our Mac and Turf Realty Player of the Game. Standout performance out of him.
Yeah, not only did he do it on the hill. I'll get my words out right after
on
that.
On the bump.
So he got it done pitching, but he also helped himself with the bat and his base running. So all around great game for Mr. Bieber.
That will wrap up today's presentation of high school baseball. A big thank you to the Claxon Communications crew, and of course a big thank you to all of you who tuned in to watch this one. Be sure to stay tuned with Big Z Sports, weather permitting, of course. Tomorrow we're back in action. Dover takes on New Philadelphia in high school baseball with our sister station WJER. We've got also high school softball, as it will be Dover at New Philadelphia. Wednesday, New Philadelphia travels to take on Dover in baseball. And we've got that listed there twice. I don't think that's entirely right. Friday, softball action, Ridgewood at Newcomerstown. Wait and see, again, weather permitting. And Saturday, baseball's back again. New Philadelphia takes on Carrollton, and we'll be at the J.D. Milburn Relays at Newcomerstown. Get subscribed to our YouTube channel. Follow along with all the action on our Facebook page as well to stay up to date. For the final time from Janayton, 3-1, Braves top the Generals. For Shannon Thomas and the Claxon Communications crew, I'm Nick McWilliams. Don't go anywhere, Z Country. We'll be back at a high school again near you soon.
Thanks for watching this Claxon Communications production of high school sports on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. For the latest news and scores, follow Big Z Sports on Facebook, on Twitter at @Big_Z Sports, and on Instagram. Don't miss any of the live stream coverage all season long by simply subscribing for free to Big Z Sports on our YouTube channel. For the best in high school sports coverage, there is only one Big Z Sports.